Hi there, Serial Trader here. Just thought I'd do a little follow-up on crude oil as it has advanced quite nicely since the last video. So there was this, fairly modest pullback, but it didn't actually close below the T line. And now we've had a very strong move upwards. And this is the daily chart. So at this point, I think it's very likely we'll at least hit our target kind of around that 70 area. And that's just kind of a conservative target. There's nothing to say it's not going to exceed that, but that's kind of my initial target that I'm looking for. And at this point, I wouldn't worry about taking any follow-up action or closing the trade until it has a candlestick sell signal and a close below the T line, and that looks unlikely in the very near-term future. So stay long as we're above the T line on the daily here. And just going to the bar chart, what do we got going on? 4 hour. This is the daily. Let's do 4 hour. Okay, so starting to get a little overbought in the 4 hour. The MACD's crossed up quite nicely. Stochastics aren't actually quite overbought yet. So I'd say, we'll probably get close. We'll get into the 69s, possibly hit around that 70 in all likelihood before this comes down for a breather, because at some point it will pull back for some cooling off, a little correction. But I think it's got some legs here still. So far the trade's been working out quite nicely on those USO calls. I haven't made any adjustments yet, but I'm certainly watching it carefully in the meantime. And all these regions up here, I just have a bunch of different Fibonacci relationships and trying to get a cluster. And really around that 70 area, there's a lot of relationships that get met. So I think that's pretty high confidence. On the daily here, so on the daily, RSI is nowhere near overbought. So that certainly has room to run to the upside. And stochastic as well on this one. These stochastic settings are different than the one I use on the candlestick charts. Those are more sensitive. But these aren't topped out yet either. And MACD is just depicting a nice trending flowing market above the zero line, and the 12 period above the 26 period, etc. Just trending nicely. So that's about it for crude. It's quite a nice breakout. It's very nice when a trade works out this way. And that should be it for that. Serial Trader signing off.